Greetings, Internet people. You're tuned into the Keep It Real RN channel. My name is Craig, and I'll be your host. And if this video has dropped, that means that I have reached 1,000 subscribers. And as my way of thanking you for subscribing and watching my videos, I want to invite you inside Keep It Real RN Studios so you can get a little behind the scenes on how things are done here. So come on in. As you can see, the room is kind of small, but it does serve my purposes. One thing I like about this room is it's got red walls, and the reason why I chose red for the theme of this room is I saw a recording studio that had red walls, and I thought it looked freaking awesome. Now this corner over here, this is where I make my YouTube videos, the ones that you see that have the white background on it where I'm wearing the scrub shirt. This is a Canon T2i that I've used for many years. And over here is my audio preamp and my controller that I use for my Canon T2i. So I'm a one-man operation, so I have to be able to control the camera and focus it and all that stuff remotely. This is the music corner here. And one of the reasons I went to nursing school was because early in my life, I was a full-time musician. And music is one of those things that's either feast or famine. And I needed a fallback position just in case I hit a famine in my music career. There was one guy I knew who was a guitar player who was also a nurse. And when he would be in between bands and not make any money doing music, he would always go to the hospital and pick up a few shifts and still be able to feed himself. And I thought that was a freaking awesome thing. So this is my collection of guitars here. This is my collection of basses, my amp, my pedals. And I have friends over every now and then. We make some noise. I don't do anything full-time with it anymore. I don't do anything seriously with it anymore, but I still do have a lot of fun, and I try to play every day. On the other side of the window here, this is where all of the editing of my videos takes place. I also do some messing around with music here, and I'm doing some internet collaborations musically, and this is where it all happens. I got my microphone, my setup with 2 monitors. I got some studio monitors here. I'll show it to you when you come around the side. You'll get a better look at it. But it's a lot of fun. This is the heart and soul of Keep It Real RN Networks right here. One of the first things you'll see when you come inside my control room is my vintage stereo. Now a lot of this is components from the original stereo that was in my parents' house when I was growing up. This is the turntable that came from that stereo. It still works. I still spin vinyl on it every now and then, and it still sounds great. This is the first CD player I ever bought. I bought this when I just started my first job in nursing, and I paid almost $300 for this CD player. Now they give them away. This is the tape deck that came from the stereo from my parents' house. And these are the EPI speakers that came from the stereo at my parents' house as well. And they still sound great. And this stereo sounds great, and I enjoy the heck out of it. When you come into my control room and you turn to the left, you're gonna see this area here. This is a vintage reel-to-reel that still works, believe it or not. Over here, I have my collection of vinyl. And over here, my acoustic guitars. And this is the acoustic part of the area here, and I love playing my acoustic guitars. This one here is my Taylor. This is one I love the most. Rock on gold dust woman, take your silver spoon, dig your grave. And I'll pray. something like that. So this is where all the controls take place here at KRRN Studios. This is my editing computer. I do a lot of video editing here. I do some audio production as well. I have this whole area of my control room acoustically treated. I got some acoustic foam on the wall, and it really deadens the sound in here a lot. There's absolutely no echo, and everything just sounds fantastic in this room. I really like having a dual monitor setup for video editing. I've got myself a nice high-end condenser mic for when I need to do voiceovers or if I want to do podcasting or something like that. So with that, I'm going to show you a little bit more detail on how I make my videos using the green screen out there. This is where I do my YouTube videos, the videos you see with the white background. As you can see, I do them with a green background. And I've done a lot of experimenting doing green screen, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do a green screen one of these days. I have about $150 invested in lighting, and I get a really good result. And that's just through a lot of trial and error. One of the key elements to getting a good green screen is to get it evenly lit, and I've worked really hard to do that. So I record my videos using my Canon T2i, and here I have all my controlling equipment. So I'm going to bring the camera around here so you can see from this end how it's done. Right now you're looking at the controller side of the video making process. Now I need to be able to control my video camera remotely because I'm a one-man operation and I can't go running back and forth to the camera. One nice thing that I use is this Nexus 7 here that's in the middle of my table. This runs an app called DSL Controller, and I can start and stop my camera, I can focus it, I can access a lot of features on my camera while I'm sitting here in the stool in front of the camera. It's really nice and I like it a lot. I also have a Bluetooth keyboard and I can use that with the Nexus. I can also use the Bluetooth keyboard when I'm using my iPad as a teleprompter every now and then. I can control the speed and start and stop the teleprompter. I don't use a teleprompter too often, but every now and then when you're doing a complicated video, you need the teleprompter at least for a few notes here and there. Over here is my Zoom H6, and I use that as a preamp for my Canon T2i. And what's really nice about it is it's got XLR inputs, and I can use a variety of different microphones, and I get a really good audio result using this. The other nice thing about the Zoom H6 is I can record audio separately as well as record it into the camera, so I have a backup audio recording in case something messes up and the audio in the camera is not usable, because there's nothing that sucks more than spending a couple of 3 hours making a video and then finding out that your audio is worthless and unusable. This way I have a backup. So thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you for watching my videos. So please rate this video and leave a comment below. If you like my videos, please, by all means, share them with your friends. In fact, share them with your friends even if you think they suck. Obviously, you've already hit the subscribe button up there and joined me as a passenger on the KRRN Express. So until next time, keep it real.